Welcome to Club Shada episode 399. Yo, we are one episode away from 400 episodes. That's crazy. That is crazy. This show is brought to you by shadaware.com, Gods of Good Fortune. Oh, no stream royalty. If you want to become the stream royalty, just go over to Kaysha.tv and do a super chat of 99 cents on YouTube and you become a stream royalty. Shout out to all our sponsors who have been supporting the show with their super chats on YouTube. Shout out to everybody who's supporting on TikTok as well, boutiqueswahili.com. Shout out to you. Thanks for the roses and the hearts. Shout out Tila. Shout out Maman José. President Juvel. Shout out. I hope everybody's doing good. Don't ask me why I don't speak French. Today is the English show. It's Sunday. Speaking French on Wednesdays. It is what it is. So don't even ask me. I might reply to you in other languages. But listen. We are live on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and X today. I hesitated in being live on TikTok as well because I realized like my TikTok following speaks more French, I guess. C'est ça, Maman José. On va prendre aujourd'hui fort. Yeah, my TikTok following speaks more French, I believe. Like, I have 237,000 followers on TikTok, but yeah, it tends to be more like a French-speaking thing. So on Wednesday, when I do Internet du Village, most people understand well. But hey, listen, the thing is this. The more you do content, then the more the algorithm understand the language that you speak, because those things are devilishly intelligent. The more it show it to the right people. So listen, if you don't speak English, it's okay. I'm here to teach you. Donc, première leçon d'anglais. Répétez après moi. Kaysha is the most beautiful man in the world. Ça veut dire bonjour. Voilà. I hope everybody is doing great. I hope everybody is in their best feelings. Listen, I just came back from, before this show, I just came back from a Thai massage. So I'm very relaxed. I'm feeling great. And I hope you guys are feeling great too. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Président Juvel? J'ai dit quelque chose de bizarre. I hope everybody is doing great as I am. So shout out to all of you. Listen, I have to, first of all, everybody has to like this live. Leave a like, share the live with whoever you have to share it with. That's important. We must have thousands of likes. That's important. What is the second thing? I forgot. So for those who don't know Club Shada, listen, for those who don't know about two shows, right? This is episode 399 of Club Shada, a show in English most of the time where I discuss things. It's a podcast. On Wednesday, you got the French show where I speak in French. And this is called Internet du Village. And this one is started on TikTok, where when this show right now started on YouTube. So that's how you know. Ay Saraza, bonsoir. I hope you're doing good. All right. First of all, listen, even if you don't speak English, you can do something for me. Everybody put the flag of where you're watching from in the chat. Wherever you're watching, on YouTube, on TikTok, on this, on that, put the flag of where you're watching from so that I know. Nathalie la patronne, bonsoir. Put the flags of where you're watching from in the chat. Diva Guada, anglais, les qui? Tia drapeau, tia flag. Donc France, Belle Chirose, Namibia, Diva Guada, France. DJ Michelo, what up? Oh, Nat, bisous. Je sais pas me déconcentrer. Alright, listen. I need to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you about probably two subjects that I found crazy. Now, listen. I'm going to talk to you about 3 subjects. Did I talk about this? I don't even know. Claudio, watching from Portugal. Boa noite. Listen, I don't remember if I talked about this. I don't think so. Listen, I've been watching a lot of TV these last 2 weeks, especially on YouTube. And I've been watching some crazy stuff. Listen, there was this stuff that I watched. It was an interview of a woman called Jael. I don't know if you heard about her, but I don't remember what she got operated from. But after the operation, after the operation, she lost everything. She forgot everything about her life. I think she had a brain operation, something. I don't remember why she was at the hospital. All I know is that she woke up, and when she woke up, she lost all 40 years of her life. Imagine, I don't know if you heard about this. It's a French woman. Thanks, Nat. It's a French woman. So she was there, and she went to do an operation. And then when she woke up, she didn't remember nothing. Listen, she had a son that was 15. She didn't remember him. She had a husband or boyfriend. She didn't remember the guy. She didn't remember her mom. She didn't remember nothing. So apparently the part of the brain that was touched was a different part, not the part where you learn language. It's just the part with your memories. So it's as if she knew how to speak French. All this she remembered, but listen, she didn't know nothing about herself. So imagine it's as if you wake up at the hospital and you don't even know who are the people around you. You don't remember nothing. That was crazy. I was watching her interview and I was like, listen, she didn't even remember that she was black. She didn't even know the difference. She knew how to walk. She knew how to talk. All this she knew. So language was not touched. All that stuff was not touched. But everything that had to do with memory was lost. Imagine your mom wakes up and she don't know who you are. You wake up. No, your wife wakes up and she don't know who you are. Your daughter wakes up and she has no clue who you are. And she had to relearn everything. Listen, she didn't know what was a taxi, a Uber. She didn't know. I think she woke up like, I don't remember how many years ago. This was a few years ago, 3-4 years ago. listen, that was some crazy stuff. I watched it and I was imagining myself. And some people are talking about the concept of what you call a walk-in. A walk-in means like people say that she actually passed away or something. Maybe her soul left the body and then a new soul came in the body. So it's like if the woman was a baby, like being in a completely new life in an old body. Can you imagine that? And that's exactly what this woman has been living. And listen, to me, that's the craziest story I ever heard. Listen, the people who are more religious, they're like, yeah, it's a walk-in, like the soul left the body, then a new soul came in. The scientists say it's just like they damaged a part of memories and it's just reset. So it's just as if, so imagine now, she didn't even know concepts, like, the concept that society teaches you growing up. She had no idea what is love, what is loving somebody, etc., etc. So at a point, she understood that her husband that stayed with her and all the step of the way, at a point, they're in the bed and the guy's like, they're kissing, and she realized that, oh, sex is a thing. She has no clue about all this. So it was just like a reset. And listen, I thought that story was crazy. And listen, it's something that I wouldn't want for me. I would hate that I wake up one day and I forgot everything. But listen, happens to some people. Can you imagine that some people, they just wake up and they just forgot about it. They just forgot about everything. That's crazy. And yeah, that's exactly what happened to that woman. She just woke up and she has to just look herself for the first time in the mirror and discover the person and discover the whole universe. So for some people, it might be a brand new chance at life, because you end up forgetting everything, the good things and the bad things. So you don't even know if you have exes or whatever, you forgot everything. And that to me was the craziest story I ever seen. Until I heard about this story here. Loic Dims, what up? Hello, innocent artist. I am very, very, very innocent. Jujuzan, what it do? Gaël, healthy mom. Bisous. Le dimanche, c'est en anglais, Gaël. All right. So, le mercredi, c'est en anglais. Il faut vous répéter ça à chaque fois. Ah, ils sont fatigants. Anyway. Non, not vraiment. Moi, je parle 9 langues. En fait, je peux parler la langue que je veux. Un jour, je vais faire un show tout en créole. Et alors? All right. Listen. I don't know if you ever... First of all, I have a mission for you. Non, tu m'as pas fatigué, elle. Il en faut quand même plus pour me fatiguer. Ah, vraiment. All right. I have a mission for you. I have a mission for everybody. All right? Ah non, moi aussi je vous aime, mais de temps en temps, il faut vous bousculer un peu. Genre, pa! All right. Listen, I got a mission for everybody. This is the mission. you go to my TikTok. What happened? Wait. Oh, Lord. There you go. So you go to my Instagram, right? Julie, you too. You go to my Instagram, right? Kaysha 1974. And you click here on my new song. And you leave a nice comment. This one, here. Go ahead, Instagram, and follow me too. Maybe I follow you. Maybe. Who knows? All right, the next subject is Eva, you want to know why I only have 4,000 followers on my Instagram? Let me tell you a nice story. So I had around almost 200,000 followers on my normal Instagram, which was Kaysha2201, verified by Facebook, and I had 1 million followers of on Facebook, right? And so everything was good until I received a message on a notification on my phone saying that my daughter Instagram, her account had child pornography. I was like, what? These guys, what? So I get inside her Instagram from my phone. Of course, I don't post there. It's just my wife posting in there. So I go to that Instagram and it tells me, yeah, that our AIs have discovered or decided or believe that, no, they say our in artificial intelligence believe that you have child pornography on this Instagram. I'm like, what the hell are these idiots talking about? So I understand I'm talking to AI. So I go to appeal. And when I click on appeal, it tells me that, oh, we messed up. We're trying to protect the community, blah, 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 blah. The Instagram is fine. So my daughter Instagram comes back. So I go to her Instagram and I'm trying to look if there's any photo that they could have thought was, yeah. You know, sometimes they might believe, so maybe, I don't know, there's a photo of her in the beach with or the swimming pool with a bikini or a swimming suit, something, I don't know. I look at all the photos, no photo was taken away, and every photo was normal. And the last time we posted on that Instagram, because we created that Instagram so that we don't use our Instagram to put her photos, just repository to put her stuff, nothing special. Last time we posted was 6 months before. So that was in May. Anyway, the Insta is back. All good. Cool. And listen, I just forget about it. At a point, I had a show the same night. So I wanted to post the show for the people to know, hey, I'm in Paris, I'm about to perform, blah, blah, blah. So I was about to post a flyer in my story. When I go back to Instagram, I see that I'm on my daughter's Instagram. So I click back on my normal Instagram, the Kaysha Instagram, and it tells me that my Instagram has been disabled because one Instagram that is connected to me, my daughter's Instagram, has posted something that is against the community guidelines. I'm like, we just fixed that. So I'm like, okay, I guess if I click appeal, they will see that the problem there doesn't exist anymore and all good. So when I click, it tells me same thing to show my face, blah, 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 prove that it's me, usual bullshit. And then soon as I click, it tells me, hey, wait for, we usually take 24 hours to reply. I'm like, Took 2 minutes for the other one. Anyway, I wait. And as I'm waiting, nothing happens. So I wait. I'm dining. It's 8:30. And by 9, I'm like, damn. Okay, so you know what? I have another Instagram for my record company, Sushi Roll. So I have an Instagram called Sushi Roll Music. So I go to the Sushi Roll Music Instagram. It tells me that it's disabled as well. I'm like, yo. So I go to my brand, my Shada wear, my clothing brand. I go to that Instagram and it tells me that this is disabled as well. So all 7 Instagrams representing probably 300,000 followers are locked. So listen, I had a show that night. I didn't really, okay, cool. I was like, I'll just be on TikTok until the end of the night, until they reply something. I do my show, everything goes good. Now, the next morning, I receive an email telling me, oh yeah, after verification, your Instagram is gone forever. I'm like, what? What did I do? Like, the words, listen. Now I go to Facebook, and when I try to enter my Facebook, it tells me, so listen, I got a Facebook page. Let me go to my Facebook page. I mean, the old one. Facebook.com/love Kaysha. So this Facebook account has 800,016 followers, right? The last photo that I posted was a photo of my mom, and then this photo of me going to Paris, right? So that was April 30. That's the day before they removed my access, right? So I'm like, all right, let me just go to my Facebook and try to listen. I spent more than 200,000 euros in ads with Facebook, right? So normally you have access to how you call this? To a special chat for business people, right? And the more you spend, the more you have access to, because you're a good customer, right? So now I'm here and I try to enter my Facebook account just so I can tell them, hey, my page that is verified, artist, blah, blah, blah. Something happened, something strange about the Instagrams. Please fix it. And when I try to enter my Facebook, my business account, it tells me you cannot enter your business account because there's a problem with your Instagram. So first you have to fix your Instagram. But how do I fix my Instagram if I cannot contact nobody? So it tells me that if I want, I can go to the, how do they call it? I can go to European court and attack them at the court, and maybe it can force them. European court can force them to review my case. and I have to click here to get a case number to do an appeal at European court. So when I click, nothing happens. You know why? Because it's an AI bug. The AI said, hey, there's a problem with this account. And because I have a business account and all my Instagram were connected together for protection, when one account goes down, all the accounts go down, which is stupid, especially when it's all decided by AI. And the only account that stayed is my daughter's Instagram. That never had a problem in the first place. But the AI decided, oh, there's a problem with this Instagram. So it removed that Instagram plus all the other Instagram. Then I said, hey, there's a fake problem. They say, oh yeah, it's a fake problem, but they forgot to tell to the rest of their system, yeah, problem is resolved. So now I have, and I received, listen, let me show you the funniest part. Let me show you the funniest part. That's the funniest part in this. I receive emails from Facebook all the time telling me, hey, long time you haven't been there. Such and such would be a good friend. These guys are idiots. How can I find one of these emails? Oh, I keep them just to see how stupid it is. I keep receiving like, yo, is it not Facebook anymore? It's Meta? I don't find the emails now that I want to look for it. Anyway, he keeps sending me messages telling me, hey, long time you haven't been on Facebook. Do you know that such person has posted? Hey, such and such would be a good friend. I'm like, so for 4 months, I was without Facebook, without Instagram, and I just was posting on TikTok. And that's how I got like 230,000 followers on TikTok, because a lot of people, they were looking for me on Instagram, and because they were not finding me, they were going to TikTok. And yeah, listen, it's life. After a point, because it's a tool for work, and there's a lot of promoters, they're looking for you for shows, business opportunities, and there's a lot of artists that I speak to on there. I found one of my Instagram that was not connected because it was my Instagram for house music. This one was still there. So I changed the name to Kaysha 1974. And that was 2 months ago. And yeah, people find me, or sometimes I remember people. And yeah, listen, it is what it is. So that's why I have 4,000 followers. But hey, listen, I'm not into numbers. I don't care. The most important for me is the message. Go. I think you know some of my family members. Dubis. I don't think so. I know some Ngoy, but Dubis, I don't think so. Silvio, 9. Anyway, what's funny, Solange? Goda, what up? Cry baby, what up? How you doing? Anyway, listen, I saw something. Deborah, is Kaysha your real name? No, my real name is Pretty Boy. Listen. I don't know if you ever heard about... Est-ce que tu parles créole cap-verdien aussi? Quand je couchais avec beaucoup de Cap-verdiens, oui. Mais bon, je comprends toujours. Mot 95. C'était une histoire de fou. Je dois avouer que c'était spécial. I saw a documentary. Listen, life is crazy sometimes. I saw a documentary. I don't know if you heard about this. I don't know if you heard about a company called Holt in Korea. So back when both Koreas were at war, right? And the US soldiers went there. A lot of shady stuff happened. And listen, you got to look for that on YouTube. I was shocked at that because every time there's a story of shady adoption things in Korea, this company called Holt is always involved. That's crazy. So listen to that story. So there was the Korean Wars, right? North Korea against South Korea. The US military, they arrive, they create a base, and the US government and the South Korean government, they decide to organize a woman trade of sexual services. Imagine how crazy it is. So they tell women, hey, listen, you go work at that bar, and if a soldier wants to be with you, yeah, just let them be with you. And now all these women, they're telling them, yeah, sell your body. It's patriotic. You're doing this for Korea, etc., etc. Let these American men, yeah, have sex with you. Some crazy thing. So now they drug them, they give them LSD, and now a lot of them start having STDs. When they have STDs given to them by the soldiers, a lot of them are getting penicillin shots, and a lot of them die. And a lot of them also they get pregnant from US soldiers. Now, some of these kids are half white American and then half Korean. But then some of them are Korean and Black American. And because Korean wants the new leaders, they want like clean blood, pure Koreans. They kind of don't like the idea of Black Korean babies. So a lot of them are forced, or they don't even know, because a lot of them are young, 15, 16, 17. A lot of them end up having to give the baby to this company, right? And called Holt. And this company organize mass adoption of all these kids of prostitutes to American families. And what they tell to these American families is that the kids are kids of people that died during the Korean Wars 60 years ago or 50 years ago. That's what they're telling to the American families that are adopting all these babies. And to the women, the prostitutes, they're telling them, oh, he's dead. Or, hey, listen, black kid, nah, send them to America. That's how you had a bunch 50 years ago, a whole like 2,000 baby every year that were going from South Korea to the US and get adopted by US families. And then they started giving them to Dutch families, French families, everywhere. Yeah, you adopted, your parents died. And then there were also a lot of kids that were just stolen. They were stolen because they needed babies to give to adoptions. And all these Americans, we want to adopt babies. Oh, all these war babies, please bring them. Americans are crazy. Anyway, now thousands of kids get adopted by sometimes good people, sometimes sexual predators, etc., etc., etc. And this documentary I saw was about the people who, after all these years, started looking for, people who adopted. Some of them, they don't care. They just want to live their life with their parents, the new parents. And some of them, they want to find out who they really are. So a lot of them started going to Korea, going to that company halls, asking for information, and they were never given any information, or all the files were always like, yeah, your parents are dead. And then they realized that it's not true. And so the YouTube video I saw, and you can find a lot of them on YouTube, were stories of, I think I watched 10, 20 videos of people who are actually looking for their real mothers, because there are also a lot of people where they told us, hey, they told them, sorry, yeah, your kids is coming back, don't worry, it's just for a better life, for maybe a few years, he'll come back in 5 years. So they give the kids away because they're young, etc. And then they've been waiting for the kids for 50 years. And so the first video I saw was the story of one person who actually was half black, half Korean, and was raised in Holland. And then he came to South Korea looking for his mom and hoping that she didn't die, because all these women are 70, 80 and more. And they're coming back to all this, and you discover the scandal that all this was. Listen, you should go look for it, like Korean adoption scandal in South Korea. I was watching this and I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. There was this woman, these two women, same company again. It's two women. One was adopted by a French family, and the other one was adopted by a US family. And one day somebody see one of the girls on Facebook, and then they realize that, oh, it's not my friend. So tell the girl, hey, look, there's a girl that really looks like you. So they start talking, and they realize they are twins. They are twins, and they were separated at birth, because back in the days, it was only one kid per family. So the hospital, you give birth, the hospital comes and just separate both. Twins. And they realize only when they are like 26, 25, 30, that they have a twin sister. And now they go back to the hospital, when they see the people who, the nurses, that like it's a journey. And listen, I was watching this and I was saying to myself how lucky I am to be born, how I was born, to who I was born, to have both my parents my whole life married and stuff, and not having to go through this craziness. That was, Deborah, this was crazy. I was watching these documentaries, and when you start watching one, you start understanding there's tons of videos, because it's thousands and thousands and thousands of children who are going through this right now, who are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they've been in the US or in France or in XYZ. They discover they have brothers, they discover they have twins, they discover that they have that their real mom didn't abandon them. Like, because imagine if you spent your whole life believing that your family abandoned you. Imagine that. You spent your whole life imagining that, yeah, your mother abandoned you back in the days. It was the war, or maybe she died and you got adopted. So you got lucky because you got adopted in an American family. And then you realize 30 years later that you've been stolen. You've been stolen, or your mom was forced to be a prostitute for American soldiers. One American soldier just put you pregnant. They didn't care. They came here to be stationed as militaries. So they just came here to fuck. And then your mom gets pregnant. She's 16, 17. They tell her, yeah, give the baby. She gives the baby. She doesn't know what to do. They just take the baby. They tell her it's a patriotic duty. Boom. Give the baby. Send you to the US. So you have a great life in the US. But in your head, you're like, damn, my real parents abandoned me. Like, that's horrible to feel that. In your body, you're like, listen, I love my adoptive parents, but these motherfuckers abandoned me. And you come to realize that, no, there's a woman in South Korea who has been waiting for you for 50 years. Looking, how can I find you? She doesn't even speak English, but she's there. She's asking for questions. And when she asks for questions, they tell her, yeah, your baby died. Listen, that's crazy. That's crazy. Listen, go check it out. It's crazy. Bodhisattva, I'm live on TikTok. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour vous? This is a Bodhisattva calling me from Angola.
Yo qu'à sentir émotion.
Hein? Au sentir, sentiment, oh yo. Toleka, au sentir, sentiment, oh yo. Papa body, joie, yango. Pesanga, misapi. On doit enregistrer cette chanson.
Grave.
Maman Dalia, what up?
Non, ça va quand même. Je pensais que tu étais en mode calé, tranquille, mais là, quand tu es en chaud,
oui.
Parce que vous allez partager des informations de haute envergure qui ne méritent pas du tout d'être transmises
dans la YouTubeance
du public. Ça, c'était, j'allais convoquer le conciliabule.
Le conciliabule. Non, mais j'ai fini le live dans 15-20 minutes. Je suis en train je suis en train de leur raconter des affaires de folie, mon cher. Oh, maman Dalia, what up? Hein?
Maman Dalia, salutations.
Ah, mais justement, il y a Anna Miklana qui te salue depuis l'Angola.
Ah bon, mes respects.
Voilà.
Donc,
elle te dit, Toleka, beau sentir, sentiment, oyo.
Il y a Pierre Egola qui a performé hier. Hein?
Où ça?
Ici à Londres.
Oh, frère.
J'ai eu le concert blindé.
Ah, toujours. Mon cher, alors, tu sais, l'Angola est rempli de Congolais. Hein?
Grave.
Comme le zouk en France.
Souffrez du talent naturel.
Souffrez, il y a talent, il y a bisso.
Ça fait mal aux Antillais. Il faut supporter, les gars. C'est pas grave. Vous savez,
C'est pas grave. On est frères.
Hein?
On est frères. Anna, I love you too. On est frères. C'est pas à faut donner, il faut partager. Moi, je dis, il faut qu'il y ait un Antillais qui devienne numéro 1 de la rumba congolaise.
Mais ça nous aussi, on est tellement de mauvaise foi, les gens vont se fâcher. Oh, pourquoi il est qui, lui?
Hein? Osa, on ne va pas gagner hein? Comment ça? Roman, en créole, hein? Mwaka, l'oveyo. Non, vous pouvez pas faire ça, hein? Vous êtes dénaturé, musique à bisson.
On va regarder, on va faire, ils vont dire, mais votre Kaysha là, c'est pas ça qu'il a fait?
Ah!
Non, ils vont te dire, mais Kaysha n'est pas congolais.
Ah ça, il voit rien.
tu sais qu'il y a une vidéo, on va dire que il y a une vidéo où il y a un gars qui explique la signification, un gars de Lubumbashi qui dit que non, c'est un gars sérieux, hein, un monsieur qui a l'âge, hein, un gars au moins 50 ans, et le monsieur il explique exactement que non, Kaysha, c'est un gars de Lubumbashi, son vrai nom c'est Kayembe Chamboui.
Kayembe Chamboui, de Bagarre. Oh, on connaissait très bien au quartier. Un maître de bagarre.
Maître de bagarre. Non, j'ai rigolé quand j'ai vu cette vidéo.
Kayembe Chamboui. Non, on va taper dans ça. Non, on va dire Kayembe.
Kayembe.
Ouais, monsieur Chamboui.
Donc non. Oh, Kaysha wana non. Zabona biso, non. Kayembe Chamboui. Oh, you know de lui. Oh, you know, je dis, I was like, yo. Oh, you know, je was like, yo. Puis le gars est sérieux, c'est-à-dire, hein, ils ont posté ça sur Instagram et tout, hein. Là, je faisais, wow.
Non.
Je te dis.
Jusqu'à il dit que Michael Jackson est congolais. Ah putain, les Congolais, vraiment, on aime l'animation. Vraiment,
écoute, Michael Jackson est donc le premier à avoir mis de l'ambi. C'est un bon Congolais.
Ah, il paraît que c'est le vitiligo, hein. Faut pas l'appeler vite.
Non, c'était l'ambi, c'est un vrai Congolais. C'est le meilleur de nous tous. Il s'éclaircit la peau. Comme toute star congolaise qui se respecte. A commis Pembe.
Ah, c'est dur. Vraiment, c'est pas facile. Vraiment, le complexe, là.
Il y a Déborah qui te pose une question. Oui. Can you guys tell me the difference between Zouk and Kizomba music?
C'est quelqu'un qui peut répondre à cette question. Moi, je ne suis pas un expert du Zouk. Hein. Même si c'est des musiques que j'aime beaucoup. Mais je n'ai pas du tout l'autorité pour en parler.
Bon. Je vais lui répondre. À tout à l'heure.
Ok.
Yeah. All right, Deborah. Let me try to answer your question. There's some slight differences, even if they look alike, but Zouk come from the French West Indies, Martinique, Guadeloupe Islands, and Kizomba comes from Angola in Africa. And even if both came from Africa, but if you go back in time, they both find their roots in the same place, but Zouk originated in the French West Indies by a group called Kassav, when Angola originated in Angola. Kizomba originated in Angola and is more, it sang more in Portuguese. And then you have a lot of declination and both of them have been influencing each other for the last 40 years. And then you also have compa coming from Haiti, but all of them share the same root, which is meringue, which was the music, and everything came back from the roots of the slave that crossed the Atlantic during the slave trades 400 years ago. So to simplify a zouk will go, a kizomba would go, and compa sound like both of them, but they use more chorus guitars and it's more in Haitian Creole. But then all of them are influencing each other. That's why it might be difficult to. But I mean, for me, I can know the difference really quick. But like, you would need to listen to an hour of zouk playlist. Actually, I have a playlist on Spotify, which is called House of Kizomba. And then I have another one called House of Zouk. So you can listen to the difference between both. And then you can listen to my compa playlist. So you can see the difference between all three. The difference is subtle, but once you hear enough of all three genres, you can start understanding you can start understanding the slight differences between those three. And then all genres have subgenres, and then you have zouk compa, which is a mix of zouk and compa. Then you have my song Something Going On, which is actually a candy zouk, which is already a subgenre of zouk, but that takes a lot from Capverdian music and kizomba. And then on top of that, you have the compa guyad solo. So it's really more, you have to train your ear to hear all three to really start understanding what is the difference. But usually the zouk is done by people from the West Indies, and it's in French West Indian Creole, when kizomba is usually in Portuguese. But then you have guys like me who sing zouk and kizomba in English just to confuse people. And then so I hope that this helped you a little bit. So there you go, Deborah. Mr. ZFX, I hope you're doing good as well. Hello, Laura. My pleasure. You can listen to my compilation that just came out on Spotify yesterday. It's called Zouk, Kizomba, and Compa 2024. You have a good range of all these genres. And sometimes it's also the drums that you use. Some drums, you have some, and a lot of those drums actually came from the Congo Kingdom back in the days. And to confuse people even more, now you have the dances. So you have the Kizomba dance, the Passada dance, the Zouk dance, you have the Compa dance, and you can dance all of these dance on any of these genres. And most people, if you were raised in Paris like me, you actually dance Zouk on these rhythms. So me, when I listen to Kizomba, I want to dance Zouk. When the people from Portugal, for example, when they listen to Zouk, they're dancing Kizomba on Zouk. So it's very confusing. And I can't wait to shoot one day a documentary about all this. So I can really, tu es l'un des meilleurs, l'Angola confirme. Urano Record, merci. Vraiment, Uranu Records? Anus Records? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Anna, beijinhos. Mwah, mwah. Listen. All right, it's been an hour of live. Okay, explain to me Uranu Records. Explain to me how you found the name. I love to know how people found the names of your label. So is it because it's a gay label? I'm joking. No, yeah, tell me. Why did you call it Uranu Records? I'd love to know. Does it mean something Isso tem uma significação em português? I have to go back to Angola. I've been forever. But these people, they don't want to pay. Sekmo Bokit. What do you do, my brother? Hey, Fully, thanks for sharing the live. Sometimes I'm scared of my, Maura, Bonoit. Sometimes I'm scared of the things I say. Ruben Lisbon. Tudo bem? Manel, boa noite. Ça fait plaisir, Fully. So all of a sudden, the live just became Portuguese speaking. Bunch of people on TikTok just showed up and they all speak Portuguese now, all of a sudden. Isn't that crazy? Let me see. Do I have... I think I said everything I needed about these things. Let me look at 7,000 likes on TikTok. Very good. Keep it coming. Add some live until 10,000. I might stay a little bit. All right. It came from the Uranus planet. Yeah, that's what I said to myself. But because you forgot the S. So Uranus Records. What type of artists do you produce or do you sign? Is it hip hop? Is it kizomba? Is it traditional? Is it something else? Ta carrière d'artiste donnait de la force et le courage d'avancer. Ta carrière Il faut vraiment... Ah, tu sais, je serai là pour toi, Kaysha, pour te soutenir. 100% dans ta carrière d'artiste et te donner la force. Ah, ok. Maintenant, j'ai tout compris. Ah, merci beaucoup, Efouli, c'est gentil. Alors, si tu dis ça, est-ce que tu es allé sur mon Instagram pour mettre un commentaire sur ma dernière... Ici, là. Est-ce que tu as mis un commentaire? Laisse-moi regarder si quelqu'un a mis un commentaire parce que il y avait 8 commentaires, maintenant il y en a 9. Okay, seulement, c'est-à-dire que vous êtes capable de mettre 10 000 likes, mais vous pouvez même pas mettre un commentaire ici sur mon Instagram. Et Fouli, si je vois pas ton commentaire ici, cette vidéo-là, I Just Wanna Be, ma dernière chanson qui vient de sortir, si je vois pas ton commentaire, vraiment, je veux me dire que tu mens. Tu dis que tu me soutiens, mais seulement dans le chat. Moi, voilà, ici, là. Tu vas sur mon Instagram, Kaysha 1974, et ici, là, tu laisses un commentaire. Et seulement après, je vais croire que tu me soutiens. Parce qu'il y en a beaucoup qui disent, je te soutiens, mais soutien est à piaka. Oh, Afrobeat from Angola, nice. Nice. I like that. Actually, after my new Candy Zouk album that comes out in January, I will do a whole Afro House album. Afro House, Afrobeat, I'm a piano. It's just going to be this. Because, I've been the #1 Zouk, Kizomba, and compa artist for 20 years now. So it's boring. I'm going to keep doing that music. But after I'm done with this album, I'm just going to be the #1 of Afro House, just for fun. Because you need challenges. If not, Mr. ZFX, la dernière fois, je discutais avec quelqu'un du staff de Mr. Easy du Nigeria et Mr. Easy disait qu'il aimait beaucoup ta musique. Ah, c'est gentil. Bon, ça fait plaisir. Je n'ai pas eu le plaisir de le rencontrer, mais écoute. New Mindset, mon nom d'artiste est Darren Hobson. Eh bien, d'accord. Mais pourquoi tu nous dis ça? Jess Choco, Kaysha m'a tellement fait danser. J'écoutais d'ailleurs Fiona hier. Ah, nice. Christian Cortex, I was in a nightclub in Kinshasa and we are still banging your stuff like crazy. You a genius. Thank you so much. Ah, ZFX, yeah, cool. Avec plaisir. You know what you have to do. Je suis pas difficile à contacter, je suis pas difficile à rencontrer. Je suis là, calme sur Instagram. Laisse-moi vérifier si j'ai plus de commentaires sur ma vidéo. Toujours 9. Ah! Non, vraiment. Vous êtes bizarre. L'ayant droit. Vous aimez trop arriver à la fin. Jean-C, what up? Melanie, do you speak Lingala as well? I understand more than I speak. Because even if I was born in Kinshasa, I always spoke French. But my parents, I mean, if my parents speak Lingala, I understand everything. And when people speak to me in Lingala, I understand. It's just that I just never have occasions to speak Lingala all the time. Because in my house, everybody speaks Portuguese. In the country where I live, we speak Portuguese. Most of my friends will speak English and French. But yeah, I understand. I understand very well. It's just that I don't speak that much just because of life. Karen, you're so chill. I love it. Thank you so much. Jean-C, so how many kids you have now? Jean-C is the definition of the Bantu man. He's repopulating Earth one woman at a time. Jean-C, the Congolese billionaire. Are you that rich? Alright. Thank you for the roses. Et Philou Laure, je viens de voir ton commentaire. Merci. C'est ça, on aime. Je viens de voir tes cœurs. Ils viennent d'arriver en direct. Merci. La Sainte says, my husband. So you cannot be called La Sainte and at the same time call me your husband, because that would be a sin. So are you La Sainte or are you my wife? And if you're my wife, since I'm married already, are you my second wife or my third wife? I'm just asking for a friend. Just asking. Loic Deems, are your website and designs being made by you? Yes, everything being made by me. J'ai donné ton Instagram pour que vous puissiez échanger. Il était à Lisbonne il y a quelques semaines. Ah, yeah? Ah, cool. Thanks. L'ayant droit. Bisso surtout Lingala. Des Tozoyoka français, anglais, mon boulot. Vous êtes compliqué. Vous êtes compliqué. Mais écoute, chacun parle la langue de là où il habite. Ah, Abidjan bientôt, nice. What up, Aja? Where am I from? I'm from... Where can I be today? I'm from Trècheville. La Sainte, it's not a sin. I would be your second wife, please. So you cannot be a La Sainte and be a second wife. You have to change your name to Deuxième Bureau. I guess. Nayeli, bonsoir. Jean-C, you are clearly pro-life. Tatian, I love your song, Question My Heart. I love it so much. It is still my favorite to this day. Ah, thank you so much. I haven't reached 20 babies yet. Yo. I am from Indonesia. Wow. I heard that my song Something Going On. Listen, let me show you the top places where my song Something Going On is playing, right? And one of the top place where the song is playing is actually Indonesia. This is the number one place last month. 150,000 people from Indonesia, then France, then the US, then Brazil, then India, then Philippines, Germany, UK, Mexico, Canada. Is that crazy that this song is going so far? That's crazy. I don't have a map. That's crazy. So Indonesia, big up. Eloge is saying, I've been listening to you since I was 14. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Joseph the Goat. Thank you so much. Et Fouli, t'es vraiment le meilleur artiste du monde entier du Zouk Love. Merci beaucoup. La Sainte, I will just for you. Hey, mais ça l'a qu'à compliqué. Tati, I'm from Angola and I follow you. You sing a lot. Cantas bué. Cota Kaysha, cantas bué. Obrigado, Tati. Listen, Aja, that's beautiful. Indonesia, I've never been there. I have to go there. Especially if my song is my number one country in listeners. Wow. That's crazy. Monamboka from Maine, USA. What up, Jerry? Falas português? Sim, falo. Eu falo. Eu moro em Lisboa desde 2012. E minha mulher não fala francês, então, aprendi. Mr. Big, bonsoir. I hope you're good. How crazy is that? Anyway. Listen, my guys, I'm gonna wrap it up now. Então vou comentar em português. Sim, podes comentar na língua que tu quer. Não, primeiro, espera um momento. Primeiro tens que ir no meu Instagram. Estás a ver? E comentar aqui em black and white aqui no meio. Tens que deixar um comentário aqui no meu Instagram. Kaysha 1974. Tens que deixar um comentário. Alright. Listen. Je suis un DJ et pote à Shada. Oh, Shada! Ma gossure. Putain, depuis combien de temps je connais Shada? 30 ans? À l'ancienne. À l'ancienne de l'ancienne. Dani. Tu sais que je sortais avec une de ces danseuses d'ailleurs. Anyway. Yolita, eu também sou de Angola. Meu inglês é muito pouco, mas gosto o melhor. Amo as suas músicas. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado. Não te esqueça de me seguir no Instagram. Tigrou, un grand homme simple, bon vivant. On s'est croisé dans un anif, une amie en commun de l'époque. Oh, nice. C'était où ça? Je sais que c'est ta Perse. Hein? Bonjour, Kaysha, on t'aime depuis Kinshasa. Merci. Thanks, Loïc. Loïc, thanks a lot from Twitch. Pleasure. Mais c'est fou ce que tu es à l'aise avec les langues françaises, anglaises, portugaises, polyglottes. Là. Tu sais, ce qui est bizarre, c'est que parfois je parle français et puis je vais jeter du portugais dedans sans faire exprès. La Sainte, on t'aime depuis les USA. Ah oui, si tu es prêt à devenir troisième bureau, c'est que oui, hein, tu m'aimes depuis les USA, ça c'est sûr. Je sais que Shady, c'est la personne sûre. Non, c'est ma gossure depuis. Mais elle a fait une seule session au studio avec moi. Après, elle a fui le studio. Parce que je veux trop la faire bien articulée. Elle avait trop l'habitude de chanter avec des gens, d'aller dans le studio, des gens qui parlent pas anglais. Moi, je l'ai fait souffrir au studio. Bye, Shady. Faut que je lui fasse un son, ça fait longtemps. Oh, Aïva! Écoute, je l'ai eu au téléphone avant-hier. Oui, j'étais venu à son anniversaire. Oui, ça c'est la famille Aïva. Quelqu'un que j'aime énormément. Je l'ai eu au téléphone. Elle a la réunion maintenant. On s'est parlé il y a 2 jours. Merci Efouli, merci. não estou aqui para cantar. Eu só canto nos shows, no live. Estou só aqui para conversar com gente. Okidoki. Bom. Não, sem problema. Se calhar um dia vou fazer um live só de cantar. Ou não, vou fazer um live onde tu a gravar uma música. Até melhor. Oui, Nicole va bien. La dernière fois, il était... Si tu regardes sur YouTube, Kaysha.tv, tu peux retrouver l'épisode où Nicole c'était là. Anyway, that's all for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. Actually, if you want to look at the replays, don't forget, especially you that are on TikTok and other platforms, the replay is on my YouTube channel, which is Kaysha.tv. Go ahead and subscribe. And I'm going to leave you with my brand new song. From... So it's a track that is produced by me and written and sang by me. It's called I Just Wanna Be. And I hope you can go ahead and add this to your playlist on Spotify and whatever platform you use it. Or if you don't have those platforms, you can also go and listen to it on Facebook. But make sure one thing, leave a comment, leave a like, and share. Always. It's very important. DJ Fox Killer Dédicace. Bless. All right. As I'm going to play my brand new song, everybody in the chat, let me know who you are dedicating this song for. Joelia Congo, what up, my brother? What up, cuz? I hope you're doing great. Give me news. All right. I hope you're doing great. Alrighty. All right. It's called I Just Wanna Be. And that's my brand new joint. Salute. See you Sunday, Club Shada. Wednesday, Internet du Village. Let's go.
Show. Just a little place where all the moments go. You could bring the smiles, I will bring the one in line. Doesn't matter as long as I'm with you. You take it slow, oh let's just keep it simple, baby. You take it slow, I'm gonna keep it true, my baby. You say it feels like the sweetest melody never fades away. So let's